Hey everybody, it's Data Dave here, and I actually want to give you a few reasons why you should check out the new Netflix series Beastars. One second real quick. Hello?
Aren't you talking about that furry show? Oh my god, it's a furry show.
Well, I get what you're saying, and even though it is animals that have these human-like features, I really think it's still worth checking out with the unique story, the unique character base, and the whole dynamic between herbivores and carnivores, you know?
Oh, I guess that's alright.
Right.
That episode when the bunny was busted.
We don't talk about that part, but let me tell you why you should check out Beastars. Jokes aside, let me tell you why you should check out the show. The first reason is they do a great job of highlighting the world and the world's issue just from episode 1 alone. So to give a quick synopsis, and I'll stay as spoiler free as I can, in the first episode alone, they highlight the carnivores being wolves, bears, things that eat other animals, and herbivores. Now early on, you can easily tell the divide even within the school, within the people, how they interact and stuff. Like even though it's friendly, you can tell like there is a little bit of like, ooh, I don't really trust you in there. So because like think about it, carnivores, like a huge wolf could easily eat a small, I don't know, we'll just say rabbit in this case, The second reason is it literally starts off with the murder, an extremely strong start of an anime. So with this, without going too much in detail, I know I keep saying that, but from the first few minutes, you see this dude named Tim. He's in alpaca. He's running for his life. And he's like, oh my God, like, is that all you want to do is eat me? What's going on? So you see him in panic. And he said, we've been in the same classes together. So this lets us know like, oh my God, someone from the school that they're in literally is killing him. And the dude, whoever he is or whoever he or she is, I don't know, it's an animal, carnivore, eats him. It's like, okay, that's a good way to start the show, because think about it, after a murder at a high school and like apparently being a student, people are going to be like, oh my God, like who did it? Could I be next? And they highlight that really well. So that's another good reason to say, hey, this anime is not afraid to go dark. You saw the blood from the beginning. I was like, wow, like, okay, this really caught my attention literally in the beginning. So from these 2 points alone, you know that this show is going to focus heavily on the issues, the stereotypes between these huge carnivores and these smaller, weak herbivores, and the tension and things that come in between it. So the third reason for watching this show is mainly because of 3 key characters that I find just really amazing in the show, and I see why they did it this way. The first one is Lugosi, one of our main characters, and with that, he's a huge gray wolf, extremely powerful, super tough. Even just him standing next to you would be pretty intimidating. But the thing about him is that like when you think of a carnivore, you think of like the jock in high school. You think of like a football player, like a super strong, super tough, really aggressive. Aggressive wouldn't be the word, but just very confident because they have the physical prowess. You know what I mean? So with Lugosi, he's literally the opposite of that. He's socially awkward. He's, talks kind of quietly and extremely politely. He's very mindful of others. He shows all of these traits, but it's like, you're this huge wolf, you're super powerful, and people recognize you're powerful, but he's kind of weird. He's weird in that sense, you know what I mean? But the thing about that is, like, that's really cool because you could dare say, or at least I dare say, that Lugosi shows more herbivore-like qualities when it comes to, like, confidence and awkwardness, I guess. Maybe not the awkwardness, but he shows those qualities. But he's this extremely strong and tough carnivore. He could easily be like the other ones, So he's different than the norm. The second character I find very interesting is Louie. Louie, for example, is a deer. He has the clout, he got the drip, he's very popular. Everybody, well, not everybody loves him, but all the girls love him. He's dope at acting, he has influence, he has power, he has all these great things. He has a confidence, and he's not afraid to talk down people 3 times his size. You know what I mean? And he's a deer. He could easily be sliced up. He doesn't have the strength. But he, in my opinion, act like I would envision a carnivore. You just have that confidence. I didn't see that through many other herbivores within the series. And like, okay, that's an interesting character. So we got Lugosi being a carnivore, acting showing herbivore traits. And we have Louie, the herbivore, showing carnivore traits in this sense. And I think the cool thing about that is it's just there's that clash, and having these two interact with their differences and how they think it's gonna be pretty cool. This show does an amazing job of showing their inner monologues, what they feel, how they portray each other. And another reason I like Louie is like he's not afraid to talk down anybody. He's like, yo, you're a carnivore. What did I expect from you? You know what I mean? I'm just like, that's a very good character. And the third character being Haru, the dwarf bunny rabbit. I consider her one of the main characters of series 2. But the thing is about her is she's a herbivore. She's kind of going with the flow, but early on you can tell she's just kind of like, I could be eaten today. I could die today. You know what I mean? There's nothing I could do. I'm just a small little rabbit. And that gets highlighted throughout the series. And the thing about Haru is she acts, or at least she represents the typical herbivore mindset. Like, think about it. There was a murder at their high school, and people still going on like, that sucks. That's horrible. That happens. I'm scared, but life goes on. So, like, with those three characters alone, with two of them representing the opposing, I guess, archetype of herbivore carnivore, and then you have a character saying, hey, I'm a herbivore, this is life, I'm just gonna make it as long as I can, but I can be taken out any day. Like, that's just a very interesting three different mindsets to have, in my opinion, especially with the herbivore one. So, like, having herbivore, carnivores, this world, starting out with a murder and having these three key characters alone, in my opinion, makes this series worth checking out. Now, I did try in this video to stay as spoiler free as possible because I want you to go and watch it. But if you enjoyed this video, please let me know your thoughts. If you watched it, please comment and say, hey, I watched it, here are my thoughts. I want to go back and look at this video and hear how many people liked it, how they didn't like it, 1 out of 10. I want to hear why. If you have seen it, I would love to hear your general thoughts. Let's not go into specifics and spoilers, but I would love to hear your general thoughts in the comment section below. And thanks for checking it out. If y'all want me to do reviews on it, please let me know, because like I spurged the entire season. I might even just go through the entire manga. I've been going through bits and pieces of it. So with that being said, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to this video as to why you should watch Beastars. Really, really check it out. With that being said, see you later.